Welcome to a Pokemon Red and Blue randomized Soul Link Nuzlocke with MicroPhoenix. The rules are going to be pretty simple here. We have randomized a lot in the game. The items on the ground, the TMs, wild Pokemon, and trainer Pokemon will all be completely different, so this will be a very different game than a normal run of Pokemon Red and Blue. Just in case you do not know the normal Nuzlocke rules, if a Pokemon faints, it is considered dead and you must box or release it. You can only catch the first encounter on each of the routes. If you should fail to capture that Pokemon, you must move on. Battle style is on set, which means a trainer sends out a new Pokemon. We will not know what it will be, and we do not get a free switch in. The added rules of the Soul Link, which we will try our best to follow, each encounter is paired with the other person's encounter. So if one of us does not catch an encounter, we both have to move on, and both of us have failed that encounter for that route. Next up, if a Pokemon we have on the team should faint, we both lose that pair. For example, if I have a Charmander linked to a Squirtle, and that thing catches the meanest of Thunderbolts, not only is Squirtle gone, I also lose my Charmander. You are not allowed to have the same primary typing across teams. This is probably going to be the rule that is hardest for us to follow and remember, but we will do our absolute best. In that same scenario where I have a Charmander and they have a Squirtle, neither one of us can have another primary fire or water type on the team. Secondary typings are fine, however, so if one of us has a Nidoking, which is poison ground, the other team member can still have a Marowak because it is just primary ground. So obviously this would mean that we are not allowed to link the same two primary typings, so we will attempt to alternate who gets first encounter, and if the other person's encounter is the same primary typing, the second person gets to re-encounter on that exact same route. We will be running with a Dupes and Species Clause across both games, so if one person catches an Ekans, the other person, should they encounter an Ekans or an Arbok, gets to re-encounter on that route. Hopefully that sums up everything I needed to talk about with the rules, so welcome to MicroPhoenix and hope you enjoy our very first series. Just a quick editor's note before we jump in here to the episode. Something happened with Gummy's mic in episode 11 and 12. Luckily, I do record our Discord audio, so I still have his mic. It's just going to sound probably a little bit worse than his usual mic does. Not that big of an issue. It may cut him out occasionally. But yeah, if it sounds different, that would be why.
Hello and welcome back to another mournful episode of Pokemon Red and Blue Randomized Nuzlocke, and we are back at it after gambling our team away to continue our adventure and get some new encounters.
We gambled our team away?
It was a collective effort. We both gambled our team away. You know, I was just doing a little bit more gambling than others, but you know,
I will say that I did gamble away the Electrode because I told you to click Sonic Boom because I really thought that Gyarados was at 20 health. Turns out he was at 21. Yeah.
See, we gamble, and you know what? I put it all on red. It was black. So, yeah, 3 of our loved ones have perished, each of us. But you know what? That's just how it is, and it's a good thing that we have hopefully a lot of encounters coming up in this episode, because we can get new family, new loved ones, and then we can, you know, hopefully move past all this ugliness. And you know what? You really can't blame anyone specifically.
I can blame that Gyarados.
I can blame that Gyarados. Dude's actually a jerk.
So ignore the tough bird on his team. I don't know why he leveled it up, just in case I guess we ever add it to the team. That is not officially on the team, but he has nothing that can learn fly. And we're going to need that this episode, so he is carrying around a Pidgeot just so he can fly around. But you can see our team on the overlay. Obviously, we had to make a lot of adjustments. We get to keep our Fearow. I'm saying, what does he compare, or what is he linked with? Marowak?
I believe so.
Yeah, see, y'all can see the overlay all the time. I cannot. But yeah, we have Fearow and Marowak paired, and then Cloyster and Flareon. And then we got to add some new members to the team. I am excited to get Bakugo the Magneton. I would love if I could actually get a Magnezone. We are obviously a few generations away from that.
But hey, you know what? You never know. You never know. Maybe the world will surprise us, and then we'll just drop that into it.
Well,
but I think...
And then one of the things I'm actually excited to use is Kevin the Executor. I've had him on the team before, a few episodes ago, whenever we were trying to get as many people on the team as possible.
Yeah.
But I went and looked at all of the TMs in between recording to see what kind of TMs I had. And Kevin has a wild moveset, because I also checked the Celadon Mart. Kevin has Wing Attack, Hypnosis, Ice Beam, and Seismic Toss.
Yeah, 3 of those are going to be great for Kevin. Kevin's going to excel. I'm very happy for you. Just like I'm excited for Hitmonlee. He has great attack. So, you know, he'll just kick. And then he'll just keep kicking.
That's all he has.
That's all he has. That's all he needs. Okay.
But you
that's
know,
all he
at
needs.
least your Pokemon that you're not super excited to have, can do anything. Because I have Levi the Kabuto.
Yes. Well, you know, it's like a Magikarp. You know, it's like a little chrysalis, and it's gonna turn into a butterfly. Kind of like my Jean Jacket, who has good speed. So hopefully, I get some crits.
But the first thing we need to do is you need to go get Pokeballs.
Yes. I also, if you remember what happened last time, I kind of ran out of little silly me. I ran out of some healing items, so I had to re-up on that. So I'm kind of broke now because I got a bunch of potions. But so that hopefully that doesn't happen again.
I don't know how many you're gonna be able to buy with that little bit of money you have.
2.
All right. This will be fun because we get a level 30 encounter to start this.
That's 17 Pokeballs. I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
All right. Once you're out of there,
I don't have any wood to knock on.
Once you are out of there, fly to Vermilion. Because we're going to go get that Snorlax first so we can go get the Good Rod.
I love red. Wait, I thought I was playing Pokemon Blue. I can't go to Vermilion. Oh, turns out I can.
Okay. That's the kind of jokes we're making on this channel.
Hey, no joke is too lowbrow for me. All right. I want that to be known.
if they expect a joke to be too low for us, I think they need to look at the channel name. Yeah. That name was actually decided because we knew we wanted to start a collab channel. Had no idea what we were going to call it. And I ran
into a trainer.
Yeah, you're fine. They're going to be like super underleveled compared to you.
Oh, that's right. Well, yeah, sorry. Go ahead. Keep continuing with that.
But I think someone told us to do like a band name, like generator. And I sat there for like 15 minutes just looking at garbage after garbage after garbage. And then,
as they usually do, as those random ones do.
Yeah, and then MicroPhoenix came up, and I'm like, that's the only solid one. And once I ran it by more than just you too, as well. And everyone was like, that is the best name I've ever heard.
It's kind of like, wow, okay, that is the name, isn't it? And it's like, yeah, no, it kind of fit right in.
Oh, I see what you're fighting over there.
Yeah, did you run into a trainer?
I did. There's one right before the building that we have to get to.
Okay, I was really hoping that was your encounter, so that's why I was asking. I was like, I really hope you kind of accidentally ran to your encounter quickly by accident.
No.
Also, this Nightmare, awesome.
Yeah,
is
absolutely.
There 2?
Oh yeah, and he had some TMs as well, and was able to give Nightmare Ice Beam. I think it's the only wild thing that we have. I mean, Spikes does have a new moveset because I got rid of Aurora Beam and got Ice Beam. Ice Beam was actually one of the TMs in Celadon that I could buy. So that was really cool. And then also Blizzard. Okay. So, yeah. Cloyster is pretty well set. But I think I'm actually only with Kevin going into this fight just because of Seismic Toss.
He's super thick. Yeah, he's like, I don't know, he can take a hit.
Yeah, I don't know if you can take that. That seems pretty rough right there.
I
was about to say, if you could Fire Blast on a Pidgey, dude.
I just want to make sure.
I saw you hesitate over that. I'm like, no, I don't think you need that.
See,
I see you're gonna play a little more careful now.
Yeah, okay, thank you. I was gonna say that it is going to be very more meticulous than usual on my part, because I feel like what is the counter now? 7-0.
If we go off the entire series, because episode 1 I lost the 2 Pokemon we had. If we go off the entire series, it is 7-2.
Unavoidable. actually avoidable though. But
if
go
we
ahead.
go off of just this run, it's 7-0. You have not caught at least 30 types of Pokemon.
I was hoping I could lie to him.
Oh, okay. That was your strategy there.
Yeah, I mean, how would he know?
So this encounter is going to work a lot like the Eevee thing. If it's an illegal pair, then we get just like a token to re-encounter. Yeah.
Yeah.
We get a token to re-encounter, essentially. But I don't remember who went first last time. The last thing we got seems to be a Vulpix and Raticate. And I feel like I went first, so I think you should go first this time.
That's true. That's true. That sounds correct. Well, then here I go. Oh, wait.
Yeah, nope, you have to go to the thing and actually click the Pokeflute.
Yes. Then now, here I go.
And it will play a cry if you want to try to guess what the cry is.
What is it?
Is yours... I mean, I guess I have to do it anyway.
I didn't hear a cry. I was waiting for it. I was trying to be silent for the cry.
Okay.
Yo! Wait, oh no, I have a Gloom.
That's fine. That... I don't really think dupes counts on, like, static encounters. Because we both got a dupes here. Because you, I believe, already have a Graveler. But this is a grass...
You are correct, sir.
This is a grass rock pair, so I would not be opposed to this eventually.
We could do that, because technically for anybody watching, listening,
Never mind.
Frequently told.
Never mind.
Never mind. We actually were going to bank it because we technically already have it. And I'm just glad that I said that before we laid down the ground rules, because that is what's happening, right?
Yeah, it's self-destructed. You just kill it. Kill it or run. I lost mine.
Well, that depends. Was that our encounter, or because these are dupes, you know?
No, that was our Snorlax encounter.
Yeah!
But I will say that is the first failed encounter we have had in a minute. The last time we failed an encounter was all the way back at Route 4.
Wow. You could say that we've learned many things. We've really grown up.
Yeah.
You know,
our other failed encounter was Route 1 whenever you decided to Thunder Shock a shelter.
Hey, you know, who even knows what was happening?
All right.
That was some crazy stuff.
I do need to heal real fast before we go anywhere. So let me
Yeah,
super potion Kevin
Look
up.
at you.
Yeah, you know,
Ooh.
turn 1 clicking self-destruct, that Graveler did not want to join us.
You know, and that's fair.
There's no avoiding this guy. But that house right there at the bottom of the screen, that's where we need to go to get the Super Rod.
Ooh, yeah.
Or the good rod. Super Rod's in Fuchsia.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, it's a
Magton.
Kabutops.
We're just fighting your team right now.
That's gonna harden.
Okay.
Icky
Gross.
No, that's what Ice Beam called Icky Biam.
Icky Biam?
Yeah.
I gotta say, that's the first time I've ever heard that. But it makes sense. Iglet? Oh, God. Club it.
Just gotta club another baby Diglett.
Sorry, I panicked. It just popped out of the
Ooh,
ground.
that is
I freak out.
Charmeleon.
Oh, that was a tough fight. Unplugged. Goodbye. Any more trainers over here? I mean, the path does continue.
Don't miss your lamp. Come on, Spikes.
I love fishing. Oh, it is the Super Rod.
Is it the Super Rod? I thought it was the Good Rod.
Confused because I swore it was the... Did we miss the Good Rod?
Is the Good Rod in Fuchsia? Whatever. I mean, I'll take the Super Rod. You get higher level stuff.
Yeah, I was going to say the Super Rod sounds like it is better. But that's just me.
I mean, yeah. Okay. Hold on, stop. Stop going wherever you're going.
But item. But
all right,
item.
fine. You want... We'll both go get that item.
Yeah.
That feels like a risky move. I am going to lead with someone not named Kevin for this.
it could be anything. It could even be a Master Ball. You know?
I have a Master. Do I have a Pokemon with Cut?
I need 2 Master Balls. Just in case. One for you, one for me.
I do not believe that I have Cut on anything. And I don't have Cut with me, so I cannot get this item.
Oh, well, I'm going to have a very
interesting
Fire Blast time.
I mean...
No, it's dead. No, it's dead.
That was a crit, too.
Hit. Yeah.
Okay, so if you want... Oh, Eevee fight.
Cat after cat. It's a cat fight. I think they're cats. Are they dogs? I'm only confused about that.
I don't know. I don't know if they're cats, dogs, or even foxes, maybe?
Like a mixture. Lost it. Yep. Super potion.
Oh,
you know,
look at that.
I don't hate it.
All right, cool. I would say let's fly out of here now. And go back to Celadon to get the other Snorlax.
Oh my god, Tough Bird. So funny.
I don't know. Does Tough Bird like a reference, or could you just not think of a name?
It's a tough bird.
Okay. That's...
Yeah, no, that's it. That's it. It's tough. Yeah, no reference.
I know there's a Pokemon YouTuber that we don't talk about anymore because he ended up kind of being a pedophile. But he named his Golbats Fat Bat.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, he was like, I think all of them.
Because I was going to say the first generation, at least, I like seeing him. He just looks like a giant oval. Like, I don't know, he's stretchy. But yeah, you know, as some YouTubers be doing, they be pedophiling.
Yeah, we're just gonna touch each other if we get big.
Yeah. All right. So what is this Snorlax encounter? What's this Snorlax?
You're right.
Encounter?
There is no cry there. Hey, look, Bugler's back on my screen.
Bugler, I miss you every day.
And all right, so an electric bug pair. That's fine.
I mean, I'll take it. I don't know if Ember will kill it just because its stats are very low. What's
my brain said it would murder it without even questioning because my brain was going to the steel typing.
Mm-hmm. Well, oh, okay. Wait, it has steel type?
No.
Magnemite?
No. Well, yes, as Magnemite it does. Past Generation 1, you know, whenever steel type gets introduced. Steel type's not a thing in this game yet.
Well, you don't know. My Game Boy is different than your Game Boy.
I randomized your game. I know it's not.
I add a little spice to every game I play.
Look at you catching the Magnemite.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna be so cool. He's a magnet. Use anti-gravity, stays suspended, appears without warning. I know exactly what I'm gonna name him. Battery.
Yep. So, fun fact, you can button mash, and you can play the Pokeflute on your turn when nothing's asleep, and it just tells you, oh, that was a nice tune.
Okay. That's cool.
But anyway, we have the Bugler and Magnemite pair.
What are you going to name him?
I'm going to name it Bugler 2.
Not Bugler 2. Oh my god. Bugler, I miss you. I lie in bed thinking about you. Yes, and mine is my Magnemite name is Battery.
All right.
Yes. I can't believe Bugler 2.
Well, Bugler has returned. It is not going to be on the team, though.
Literally anytime, if I do go back and, like, I guess Nuzlocke, Legends Arceus, or Arceus? Arceus. That's going to be an interesting one for Bugler, just because the whole Bugler family is crazy in Legends.
I've got a friend right now that hadn't ever played Arceus, whatever you want to call it, until he just got it, I think last week, and he's going through it, and I was like, have you been attacked by every Paras known to man yet? And then he was like, yeah, and he texted me, and he was like, well, we managed to beat, because he's playing that alongside his wife, and he was like, well, we managed to beat the Alpha Parasect and Rapidash, and I was like, have you seen the Snorlax yet? And he went, nope, and now I'm terrified.
Yeah, no, the fact that, like, you're just walking along, like, what's over here? And I think it's like a waterfall.
Yeah, and then it's
Snorlax,
just sitting there.
It's ready to just destroy you.
You do not have that kind of money to be buying any of these TMs right now.
Oh, come on now. I didn't expect you to be looking over.
Yeah,
okay,
I need you to buy a few more Pokeballs so we could get
if we come across a rare bird, I want a rare bird. Board. Where is my board? Actually, if I get a rare bird, I might have to call it wait, what was that guy's name again?
I do not remember. Iron Man 2 is garbage, so it's out of my memory.
Oh. Why? Because it had Elon Musk in it?
Oh god, I forget that he was in that.
Oh my god.
Let me make sure this is Route 12, and it is, where you will be getting the first encounter. So please get over here and use your brand new Super Rod in the water.
Time to rod these fish up. Yay.
Alright, and our encounter here is a... That is amazing.
Okay.
The thing is...
Great Ball. Great Ball, do you think it has the capacity to catch?
I think your best bet is a Great Ball. Otherwise, it's going to just teleport away.
And I don't have any sort of... Yeah.
Yep, nope. Just Great Ball it. You have nothing.
Well, do you want to at least see what your encounter is to put even more stress on the line? Let's see what you got.
Yeah. Let's see what I get. Because if I get, like, an Ice type...
Articuno. Okay.
All right. That's
okay.
That's not great, but go ahead, throw that. See what you get. Come on.
Okay, yeah.
It's gone.
Okay, goodbye.
All right, Route 12 has failed.
We tried it, and we failed. That's kind of like coming across a Voltorb that knows self-destruct. Or a Graveler. No, well, also Voltorb knows self-destruct is what I'm saying.
Don't worry, because now we can fly to our hometown and get a fishing encounter there.
Yes, and I think there's another one in, what is it, Celadon City as well?
Yeah, there's like a body of water in Celadon, and then there's also a body of water in Viridian.
God, we are just getting, not Pokemon, we're getting encounters.
Yeah, I guess I kind of jinxed it this time by saying we have not failed a encounter since Route 4 after we failed the Snorlax. Because that's now 2, just back to back. Can I please?
Yeah, it's not a great.
Is there?
Maybe move to another spot.
I was say, is there fish or is there Pokemon in this water?
I wish I hadn't stepped on that fish.
I don't know what you are quoting.
There we go. Oh, that was Simpsons. Treehouse of Horror. Yo, is that a dupes?
That is because I have a horsey, but I'm gonna see what you get. Because I'll be fine with a pair of...
Well...
You have to re-encounter, I went first.
I can't believe you! Why would you do this to me?
I mean, if you want... Okay, here, because...
No, it's fine, it's fine.
No, because I am fine with that, with a Blastoise being a possibility. The thing is, I can either lock it in here, or I can say dupes and re-encounter, because I do have a horsey.
I feel like you already locked it in.
Okay.
But it's that's why I was saying, like, we could take the hit.
That means you got to re-encounter until you get something that's not a water type. I'm sorry, man.
Why'd you have to have a horsey?
Yeah,
sorry, not even if you had a seed. Why'd you have to get Seadra of all things?
What is this? Oh no! You should be able to get something else in this water.
Yep. I mean, if anything, I can go get the old rod back and see what that was.
The old rod. I don't remember what your encounter was, but I think it was Kabuto.
Like something... It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, I believe it was Kabuto. Come on. Give us something good here. That's not a Blastoise. Okay. I'd try one more encounter, and then I can, like, I guess store this to the side until we get, like, a good rod. And then maybe you'll get something else.
Yeah. Because even if I go and get the old rod, it'll be a Kabuto, right?
Yeah.
So, like, it still doesn't work.
No, it would, because that's primary rock.
Oh. I mean, I guess we could do that. But if you also, like, if we don't use it until, like, we have no reason to use Seadra, you know? So I guess we can wait. We're really just bending, like, not bending the rules, but it's like...
The rules are getting super confusing with
I was gonna say,
cross-game dupes. That was one thing I did not think about whenever we decided to do that set of rules, was I didn't think about Gen 1. By the time we get late game, we're going to have to just accept some dupes. Otherwise, we'll be either not catching Pokemon or on routes for forever, like we're kind of doing now. Yeah. Okay. So I think you're only going to encounter Blastoise here. So we will need to remember that you still have a palette sound encounter.
Yeah. Where'd you say the good rod was? Vermilion?
Fuchsia. Koga-sound.
Fuchsia. Okay, well then, yeah, let's just, I will make a mark of it for,
Get this thing Tori, because for some reason it reminds me of the Blue Ranger from Ninja Storm.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. The, like, first female Blue Ranger that they did.
Sometimes our brains just, you know, connect to different things, and I get it. I can kind of see it. I kind of get it.
Okay, but we still have a couple more that we can get.
Yes, like Saladin.
You want to go Celadon instead of Viridian next?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
our little tiny Pidgeys just take us.
Mine's a Fearow. I don't know what yours is. I guess yours is a Pidgeot.
Yeah, but yours looks like a Pidgey from the little sprite.
Oh, from the overworld? Yeah.
All right, so I have the next first encounter.
Yep, you would be going first here.
All right. Here's hoping for a Blastoise, not gonna lie.
This episode is just us fishing.
Yeah, I didn't get a bite that time. Let me put a worm on a hook.
Well, the reason we're trying to get all these encounters is because we would love to build a full team that was legal.
Yeah,
we thought we had a full team at one point when we did not.
Oops, that is legitimately full-on dupe. Does this mean I have to come back again to this one too?
I mean, you can wait, or we can wait until we get served to get these.
Let me just see if this one's Magnemite again. It probably is, but let me just.
There's the return of your Bugler.
All right. Now, technically, this isn't dupe, so I'm pretty sure I have to lock in. So, like, I mean, you want to keep it.
That's fine. We can count this encounter.
You can still want to keep.
You can still call dupes because you had a Paris and I caught a Parasect earlier in this episode. So it's cross game, even if you want to play like that. But if you want to log in Paris, we can see if this pair is going to work or not.
I want to lock in Paris.
We may have to lock in this. We may have to lock this in. Okay.
I want y'all to know the possibility of getting an ice Pokemon
is incredibly low.
It's not even fair to say slim because it's almost none.
Yeah, there is Articuno and Jinx. That is it in Generation 1 for primary ice.
Okay, so Hyper Fang does do half damage, right?
Do not click Hyperfang on this. Let's not even risk it. It is a Paris. Just throw Great Balls at it.
That's what I threw one. Okay, all right. That's $600 down the trash chute each time. Never mind. It was only 2. All right.
Okay, Jinx, do you want a Pokeball instead? I mean, I'll give you that if you want it. Thing
All right,
might be a problem, but we really need it. Obviously, we can't add it to the team right now because we do have a bug type on the team, I believe.
Do you want to box them so that we can get a full team, or you want to wait? We should wait. We should wait.
We're gonna wait in
really,
between. We're gonna wait in between episodes to see if we can do anything. Are you gonna name this Bugler 3?
I was going to. Where are the numbers?
There are not any, I believe. I did 2 I's, like Roman numerals.
Ah. Then I believe.
I'm about to
There
put
we
this thing
go.
to sleep.
Bugler 3.
I'm risking putting in Kevin. I am double this thing's level. More than double.
I'm so happy to have Bugler the 3rd. I'm so happy. I promise, baby. I won't let anything happen to you like... Oh, wait. It puts him to sleep? I thought it woke you up. Oh, yeah. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm
I
asleep.
saw that you were asleep.
Calm down.
I wasn't watching. Sorry. I was very, very happy. So I wasn't paying attention.
You know,
Now we have a chance. Now we have a chance against the Elite Four because we have Bugler for both of us.
come on, Jinx. Just stay in the ball. I think I have plenty of money, so I'm fine burning through Great Balls right now. Thing is, I don't think I can hit it with anything else. I might be able to hit it with Kabuto.
I think
Maybe.
because the sleep has the increased catch counter, right? Or chance? Or is it that paralyzed?
No, sleep and paralysis does it. I think sleep makes it the higher chance, though. How about you go back to sleep?
Please, just sleep. We really need your type coverage. Please. You know what to do.
I'm not using that. If I have to burn a Master Ball on a Jinx, I guarantee you one of our other encounters... All right, I got it.
Okay.
I guarantee you, if I burned the Master
DX.
Ball, one of our other encounters was going to be something stupid that I needed it on.
Yeah.
The
Kevin
human
needs DX.
shape Pokemon?
What? Seductively wiggles its hips as... What the... What
It
the
can cause
fuck?
people to dance in unison with it.
I have never read that before. Do they want you to do this stuff to this Jinx? I mean, like, what? Okay.
What?
Okay, Mrs. Popo.
It's named after Mr. Popo in Dragon Ball.
I do love Mr. Popo. I can't lie, though. You want to talk about how also in Dragon Ball Z, anytime Goku's like, yes, my past teachers, and he never lists Popo. It's like, wow, that's kind of fucked up.
Alright, so we got Mrs. Popo, the Jinx, and then you got another Paris. That is Bugler the Third.
Yes. Just like the critically acclaimed movie Shrek the Third, like that, and totally not any other real life sort of comparison.
All right then. And then we have one more we can hopefully get back in Viridian.
Oh, goody.
At least I'm gonna hope we do. It should be my encounter first, and if I fish out a Seadra,
Are you sure there wasn't a counter in the grass?
There is no grass in Viridian.
It's in the name, green, as in grass.
Okay. Let me see if I get a Seadra here.
I hate to destroy you with facts and logic.
I can have Cena back. I can have Cena back. I can have Cena back.
Yes.
All right, let's see what you can get.
This is a good episode. This is the episode where the dream comes back.
Yeah. I'm not gonna use dupes.
Yo.
Okay.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
A fighting rock pair is not gonna be bad.
We would have to box our fluffy spikes combo, but we can get weird with it.
No, we wouldn't.
What do you mean we wouldn't get weird with it?
That's rock water.
Is he rock and water?
Yeah.
Yo! Dude, what is with you and taking forever with your catches? I'm just on it. Okay, I have a name for this.
Oh, there is another name I give him a champs, but I don't think I can do it.
Yeah.
I don't think I can do it anymore. I used to name them Lesnar, like Brock Lesnar.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But Brock Lesnar was named in that Vince McMahon lawsuit.
Ooh, yeah,
So-
no, that'd be a no for me. It's gotta be a no for me, dog. It's gotta be a no for me.
Okay. I got another name then. Can I fit his whole name? I cannot. Not like that, at least. So, he's just going to be named like this.
Hooray!
You have no idea who this is.
I think I do, but only because
he is the current WWE champion.
Okay, and you are about that Cody Rhodes.
Yeah,
life?
I like Cody. What'd you name him?
He's Uzumaki. But he's dropping in Fortnite apparently next week.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to spell whatever the hell you just said for your Ammonite name.
Okay, Uzumaki, Uzumaki.
All right, cool. You gonna tell me what that's
like
a reference
Spiral.
to?
It's just yes, the some people would think it's Naruto's last name, but sure. But it's about that horror manga, Uzumaki, by the great Junji Ito.
I usually name those things, I think, Cthulhu.
That also works. But yeah, if you ever read that, and if you watch like the first, I think 2 episodes of their very rough adaptation that they did recently, and they put it on, I think, Toonami, and I think it's on Hulu, or maybe HBO Max, but it's very spooky, very spooky.
Let's see how many Pokemon we have in the box here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. We have 13.
And all the haters out there were saying that we wouldn't get that. All the haters, I'm pointing to everybody. All the haters.
I'm glad you are. Okay, so now I think the next thing we can do is take on Cycling Path. But don't fly to where I just flew to.
Oh.
You just did.
Why?
Because we both have to go get our bikes.
Oh, goody.
Back against Cerulean.
And a good thing is we don't need money because we have vouchers, which I put it in the PC and I need to take it out.
Yeah, I did not put it in the PC because you have to, take the bike spot anyway.
Yes. I agree. When did we get to do the trade out with the stones? I mean, not the stones, but
the fossils.
The fossils. Thank you. You got
That's
the word.
on Cinnabar.
Wow.
Yeah, they put it.
They
put it super late in the game, and then I think you only get them at like level 5. Maybe it's 15.
And then you have to grind their levels in an actual.
Yeah, like if you wanted to use them in like a real run through of Pokemon Red back in the day, you would have had to grind them out that far. We can also get an Aerodactyl, but I'm not even worried about going to grab the old Amber until we need it.
I get that. All right, let me go ahead and put this bike all the way at the top. Because I can't escape that bike life now.
I am about to grab some more super potions because the bike path.
Look at how fast we go. Look at how fast we go.
Yeah, isn't it great?
Now I'm gonna do a real trick move. I'm gonna fly while I'm on my bike. Isn't that cool? Super cool.
As a kid, it scared me one time whenever I decided to use fly while I was surfing, and then it left my Pokemon there. I was like, did I just lose my, because I forget what it was. I was like, did I just lose my Swampert or whatever the hell I was on?
That would, if you did that.
Why
with your
would
starter,
you take me off the bike to go into this building?
Does not make any sense.
Do y'all say anything worthwhile? Absolutely not. Garbage, both of you. Garbage children.
Garbage children. Okay. Oh god. Okay, I can see how this is really bad for Nuzlocke. Cause like.
Oh
okay,
yeah, no. Yeah, no, it's real bad.
Okay, so are we going down or left?
How did you avoid all the trainers?
Yo, down here. Like,
Okay, well hold on, because once you go
right
a little bit farther down, it may just automatically start taking you down.
It does. It does.
But there's also grass down there. We get another encounter.
We just keep winning, don't we? We just keep winning today.
This thing is level 29.
Okay, yeah, no, so now I'm gonna look at my team and I'm going to start strategizing. Okay, Fluffy over there.
Dude. I got scared. This thing used takedown, landed a crit.
Then you just kept going? Oh my god.
I had already clicked
crazy.
Thundershock. It went first. No, I'm switching out now.
You know I'm dumb. God, I love Kakuna's sprite because it's like,
It is actually a really good one from Gen 1.
it's very unique.
There are not many good ones in Gen 1.
That's true. What do you mean? Polyrath? Come on.
I do like Polyrats. Polyrats is pretty solid.
He will slap the taste right out of your little rat. Yo, does he want to go? I'm gonna go fight him. I'm gonna go.
Do not go
Call
fight
me a
him right
rat.
now. Do not go fight him right now.
All right, but just know, everyone knows I was ready to buck up. I was ready to square.
Do I have any regular potions left? I do not. Okay.
Yeah, no, we probably need to, whenever we get some good money, we need to like buy about 20 regular potions just to like cap off in later game, because I think before we got Fly, for like the past 2 towns, it's been just super potions and it really drained my bank.
All right, so we have an encounter here for Route 16. I will show you where the grass is because I believe... No, I went first last time, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just show you where the grass is. So you're going to go down here a little bit, and then it's right there.
Okay, you want to go do that right now first?
Yeah. Let's say get this encounter.
Oh, I can't even...
There you go.
Dun,
And
Articuno.
you get a... If you want to call dupes, you can. If you want to try to get something else.
It does feel like, I don't know, we are kind of picking and choosing. Like, do you think that's okay that we're
Yes,
were like,
because
okay?
that is the dupes rule.
Oh, then I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna say redo because just to make it interesting.
If we ever play Gen 1 again, I don't think we're going to do cross game. You have a Beedrill on your team.
I'm gonna roll dupes again.
Okay. I say if we have to pick one of these, obviously I'd rather you pick the
I'm going for the cloister. Should I just get it, or should I do one more?
I'd do one more possibly. Just because we
I
make
don't
it
wanna be
something
here.
crazy. Yeah, I don't want to be here for 15 minutes.
All right, I have a Graveler. I'm going to go ahead and just go for the cloister.
Okay, that is perfectly fine because of all the dupes rules that we have right now.
We're kind of getting a
Until you get that.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. No.
So that is that is our
new.
actual encounter.
Yeah.
So I just have to not get a water type. That is that is unfortunate. That encounter is mildly unfortunate for trying to avoid water types.
Yeah. You know what? Okay. Okay.
So,
are you rolling dupes or because that's actually hilarious. If I got Cloister and you got Flareon, that's perfect.
Yeah, I'm gonna call cross game dupes because you do have that Flareon right now. But if I don't find anything else, I'm probably going to take the Flareon just because I have no fire types.
Yeah. Just know that you probably have like 5 different encounters you can get from here, just like I did.
Yeah. So just going to depend on what everything wants to show up. I'm getting my starter back.
Oh my god.
This is going to be good in case we ever lose Nightmare, because then we still have another ghost that we can grab.
I'm trying
why haven't you caught yours yet?
Because I don't know which one I should go into for. It's Nightmare or Kickster. What is Nightmare's special defense? 39. All right, I'm gonna switch into Kickster because he's gonna start water shooting me. I really don't want to get. It probably doesn't have Hydro Pump. I don't want to risk it.
I don't think it'll have Hydro Pump because I believe it is a stone evolution.
But as you can see, though, I am playing more cautious than I have in the past, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, you're fine right now. Except for that thing is a psychic.
I am
type.
in crit range. I am in crit range.
Doesn't matter.
Did you say it's a psychic type?
Yeah, I think it's water psychic.
I did not know that.
So yeah, you got Stormy, I got Ghastly, that I'm naming Fenton. Bonus points if you can tell me what that's a reference to.
Danny.
There you go.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you were gonna get that.
Yes. Yeah, no, don't worry. I watched a bunch of that. Back in the day, now that I've like gotten to my into my I guess like half-life of my 20s, almost. I fear I say back in the day. It's just right there in a pocket of
it's like in your vocabulary
dictionary.
now.
Yeah. I just say it too much every day.
I also think it's fine if we're saying back in the day while playing Pokemon Red and Blue.
Yeah, I think that's another reason why I've been saying it more and more recently, because it's like I'm playing a game in not black and white, but it's ooh-wee is it?
There is a trainer you have to fight down there. You
All
can
right,
try to go the other way, but I don't think you can get out of this whole route without battling anybody. I mean, you might be able to. Kevin with Ice Beam is just kind of busted. Because Executor's special is so high.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm in another battle. I was not quick enough with the button pressing.
Dude, how long is this route?
You're right there at the end now. I may have lied to you. Yeah, there's the end.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure the end is right there.
Oh my god! If anyone was seeing that, I was going for 30 seconds just straight driving. Is it okay if I continue forward?
Yeah, no, you're good.
I don't want to run into anything like a rival battle.
There is a...
There's a trader right here. Jinx for a Ditto. I am not giving you a Jinx for a freaking Ditto, dude. Come on.
Why not, man?
Well, it depends, because if...
I don't know. If he wants a Jinx, I don't want to know what he's... I'm not...
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point.
If he wants a Ditto, I don't want to know what he's done with that Jinx.
Why would you want a Jinx? They're
I guess I'm a battle a third dude. I apparently took the wrong route.
Answer. Yeah.
Let's say there will be a route down there. If you need money, you can take on those trainers. Until I get there.
I do need money. That's a good point.
So I'd be a little careful, obviously.
If anyone sees, this looks to be another encounter. That's me licking my fingers. Even though I'm not actually licking my fingers. Ooh, bird. Oh, never mind. He's a preschooler.
I'd love if we get a Charmander, dude.
It would be so cool.
So I'm trying to decide how we should do the Safari Zone encounter. The way I handle the
Oh
Safari
my
Zone,
god.
well, here's the way I handle the Safari Zone personally in like my own Nuzlocke that I do like off recording, like if I'm just screwing
Hmm.
around playing one.
Yeah.
I can catch one Pokemon in the Safari Zone. I cannot pick and choose. Whatever I encounter, I have to throw balls at, but if it runs, I can keep going until I actually catch something.
Okay, so basically, if it runs, you can't get it, is what you're saying?
If it runs, it's gonna run away. But you
Yeah,
don't
but you
lose
can't get
the
another
encounter. You can just keep going until you actually catch something.
Okay, because the Safari Zone is
Because the Safari Zone is so dumb,
very unique.
you're guaranteed an encounter, is the way I look at it.
I mean, yeah, I mean, that sounds fair to me. But also because of the wide variety of stuff in there and how
And in the future,
unlikely you
we
can
can
get.
ask people who watch the videos. But as of recording this, our first episode just went up, and we have 3 subscribers, and I think they're all us.
Yes. Yes.
But aside from that, maybe in the future we won't be back ordering, or not back ordering. We won't be back recording so much stuff.
Yeah. I mean, that is the
Also, I'm changing over to box 2 because
ideal.
we're getting real close to filling box 1. And when you have a box filled, unlike generation, I think it starts in generation 3, it'll automatically
Mhm.
move it to the next box. In this generation, it just tells you can't catch anything until you go switch boxes. But also, I still have Creep, Kimberly, and Cena, so I'm just going to release them. Because I just put them in box 2 last time.
Yeah, no, that's fair. God, I love this town's color
But I
scheme.
think that is going to wrap up this episode.
It's been very long, and I think we did a ridiculous amount of
Yeah, and
things to progress.
we are on a streak where like each of the last episodes has been an hour long, and I don't want to do that again. So we're gonna wrap this episode up here. And the next one, we will handle a bunch of stuff around Fuchsia. We have a couple encounters to get. We have the Safari Zone, and then possibly the gym, maybe.
That's getting a little bold, but you know what? I think we're just about ready
But
from
yeah,
all those encounters that we got.
hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, and we will be back next time for episode 12.